back to my channel. It's Sidney Marilyn, and today's video, it is part 3 of the BT21 character Piñatas that we are doing. As I said before in the previous 2 videos, this is going to be a series, so we're going to be doing all 7 of the BT21 characters in total from BTS. If you don't know who they are, search it up. They are amazing. I'll just put a link down below so you guys know what BT21 is and what characters we're doing. So in total, we are doing 7 of those characters. We did Shimmy already. Today we are going to be doing Shooky, which is the main character for Suga. He is one of the members of BTS. So today I am going to be showing you how we did that, the process that we did, how we wanted it to be, and all that fun stuff. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like this video, share it to friends if you guys want to watch something different, you know. Okay, before we start this video, I just wanted to let you guys know that we finished Shimmy, and I did not want to put it in the part 2 because I wanted it to be a surprise. So during this first part of the video, I will be showing you guys how Shimmy came out and a little montage of Shimmy himself just sitting on a chair, you know. But before we start this video, I'm gonna show you guys how Shimmy is finished, and then we're just gonna get started with Shooky. So here it goes.
The next day.
So here we use cardboard to make the circles and a box for the shape of Shooky. You can see here we cut them to Shooky's shape. We used a roll of cardboard and cut the bottom into small flaps and taped it onto one side just to have a little bit more stability when we're like putting the other one on the other side, and just so that it can have a little bit more of like volume. Here you can see that we put the mix and newspaper on the cardboard to make it stable, and also we added tape just for more stability on the cardboard. Here we folded the face side because Shooky is a bit rounded in the front, just so that it will look a little bit more like a cookie. And then as you can see, it's a bit round, and also it shows one of the circles and the cardboard box to make it, just to get the shape that we wanted. And then here I put the second circle on the back and taped it into place, as it's supposed to look like a baked cookie in general. I then used the mix and newspaper to cover the whole body and make it all stick together, just so that it wouldn't like move out of place when we're putting on more of the paper, just for stability. Here it's all covered, and now I'm just letting it dry just so that it can get harder than it already is. And then my mom made the feet out of cardboard and tape, and we cut the bottom and top into flaps just so that it can sit on top of Shooky just a little bit better. Here we made the hands with a balloon and cut them in half and taped them to the body. We made a hole in the other hand because we are adding an accessory to it, just so it could like hold it in shape and just like be able to take it out and put it back in. So Shooky will have an army bomb light stick. I will add a picture so you guys can know what it is. So here I'm making the army bomb, and I used a paper towel roll and a balloon to make the shape. Then I did the little thing on top by crumbling and folding paper to make it look alike, and then I just let it dry just so that it can harden and it can look a little bit more better than it already is. As you can see, all I'm doing is I am molding the top part just so that it could be a little bit more flat because it was a little bit rounded. And all I did was use my fingers, and then I used the mix just to make it a little bit more like the shape that it's supposed to. So yeah, like I said, I'll be posting a photo right here just so that you guys know what I'm talking about and how I'm going to be doing it. I got super excited just because it looked exactly like an army bomb, but like a fake one, you know what I mean? Here I was debating how like I'm gonna make the top part because it was like not the shape that I wanted it to, and I was just asking my mom just for reassurance, just in case it was too rounded, because I wanted it to look exactly like it, but like not exactly like it, you know what I mean? So here I used a birthday bag and cut up the glitter part to use on the army bomb because there's a gray side, so I'm just going to be using that just to add a little bit more color to it. Here I added the white paper to make it look somewhat like the bomb because there was a photo of it like all white, so I'm just adding white to it. And then in the next clip I added napkins just so that it would look a little bit more white, because I was literally gonna like 2 days just to like make sure it looked white, so that's just the process of it. Here you can see that I will be adding the BTS logo to the bomb. Here the white is all dried in the next clip. I let it dry for like a day out in the sun just so that it could get a little bit harder. And then the last thing I did was add the brown to Shooky. In the next video I will show you Shooky all done. So here, as you can see, all I'm doing is I'm adding the mix to Shooky, the front part of his face, because that's where we're going to be putting his face. And then I just like literally just covered the whole entire thing in mix just so that it would stick. And then over that I put the brown paper, the tissue paper that I said in the last video. I put that on top of it just so that it can add a little bit more of like color, because it's supposed to have color. But I added 2 layers, so one going up and down and then the other one going from side to side, just so that it can have coverage in the front. And then my mom just added the rest of the brown, so stay tuned for the next video and I will be showing you guys how Shooky looks.